Hi Year 8, I hope you're all well and having a lovely week. We're going to do a bit more work on probability this week, and today we're going to look at two-way tables. I'm going to go through one example and then that's going to give you plenty of time to practice some. So here's a two-way table about some students that visited a library, and you can see that in my two-way table I've got 6 of the boxes or cells filled in, and there are 6 that are blank. And the first thing we've been asked to do is to fill in the table. So when we're filling in a two-way table, what we're looking for is boxes where there's only one possible number that could fit. So for example, in this table, there's no point in me filling in either of those two boxes at the moment, because I know that on Tuesday in total there were 33 students in the library, but that could have been 1 year 7 and 32 year 8s, or it could have been 16 year 7s and 17 year 8s, or it could have been 0 year 7s and 33 year 8s, or anything in between. So I'm looking for boxes where there's only one possibility, and there's a few on here already. So for example, on a Wednesday there were 26 students in total. There were 13 students in year 7, so that means there must have been 13 students in year 8. Okay, and then it follows, and then as you gradually build up boxes, okay, so for example the year 8 row, before there was only one thing in it, now there's 2 things in it. Now it's still not enough yet to fill it all up, but as I go, more and more rows get filled up, and then that means the rows and columns that weren't filled up, I can fill up. So what I want you to do now is pause this video here, copy out this two-way table. It's sort of up to you. If you want to have it as an example in your notes book, then do, or if you'd rather just have this in your exercise book, that's fine too. And I want you to pause the video and see if you can fill in the rest of that two-way table. Okay, hope you've had a go at that. I'm going to go through it now. Obviously the order that I do it in might be different to the order that you do it in at times, but that shouldn't matter too much, hopefully. So next I'm going to look at this row here. In total, across the days, well, on Tuesday there were 33 and on Wednesday there was 26, and in total across the 3 days there were 80. So on these 2 days, if I do my 33 plus 26, that's 59. I might just do some calculations down here what you can't quite see, but 33 plus 26 is 59. And then so I know that this space here needs to be whatever's left to make up to 80. So 80 minus the 59 gives me 21. Again, there's different boxes I could do now. I'm going to look at this box here. In total, there were 80 students. There were 38 in year 7. So in year 8, it must be 80. Take off those 38 year 7s, leaves you with 42 in year 8. I'm going to look at this one here now. There were 21 in total on Monday. There were 14 year 8s, so that means there must have been 7 year 7s. And I could do this a couple of different ways now. Let's have a look at year 7 in total. In year 7 in total there were 38. There were 7 on the Monday and 13 on the Wednesday. So between the Monday and the Wednesday there were 20. There were 38 in total, so there must have been 18 on the Tuesday. And then let's do this box downwards, and then we can check it acrosswards. So on Tuesday there were 33 in total, students in total, and there were 18 year 7s. So that would mean there would have to be 15 year 8s to make it 33 in total. And let's check that going across then. For year 8 in total, 14 and 15 is 29, plus 13 is 42. So it's all adding up, and then obviously all of this row and this column add up to make 80 altogether. So they're quite nice really. You just fill in gaps where there's only one possible number and you keep filling in until you've got it all full up. I think it's quite nice, quite intuitive. Student is picked at random. What's the probability that they are year 7? Now on your sheet, some of the questions on your sheet would say what fraction of the students are year 7. So saying what fraction of the students that are year 7 is the same thing as finding the probability that's year 7 in this instance. So in total, year 7, in total there were 38 students. There were 80 students altogether. So if a student is picked at random, the probability they're year 7 is 38 out of 80. Okay, pause the video now and see if you can tell me what's the probability of students, what's the probability I pick a student that was in on a Monday. Okay, so hopefully you had a go at that. In total on Monday, there were 21 students. Again, out of 80 altogether across the 3 days, so it's 21 out of 80. And then the probability that they were Tuesday and Year 8. Well, there are Tuesday Year 8, there are 15 students that were Tuesday Year 8s. So the probability, if I pick one at random from the whole thing, that they were Tuesday Year 8 is 15 out of 80. Okay, that's probably taken you about 10 minutes or so into the lesson, 10-15 minutes. So that gives you just over half an hour or so. 35-40 minutes, depending how long that video took you to have a go at the task. Do work through it and make sure you mark your answers as you go. And as ever, if you've got any problems or any questions, I'm here to help. Do let me know. Okay, have a lovely day and I'll speak to you tomorrow. See you later, guys.